Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. This is Martin here and we are back. Apologies for last Monday. There were some technical issues. Now we are back to our SmartRobie in here, and also indeed the good news that you're here is the reciprocal tariff which are excluded on semiconductors, smartphones and computers, and partly is because many of Malaysian industry are, especially the electrical and electronics industry, really without that. So you could see this morning the KLCI rebounding in here. Alright, so as the day passes by, we will definitely see Donald Trump with his own version of why I should implement the tariff and why I should take off the implementation of a tariff and why there is no negotiation. It is just part of the showmanship that he continued to put up there to attract a lot of the interest, and people will just sort of pan the media in camera to him, and that's all he wanted, a really overgrown adult that wanted attention. And this is how it's panning out for the stock market too. So right now, this morning focus will always be on the Bursa KL. So we're going to be checking out the Bursa Malaysia KLCI thing. And also we have already a couple of winners for our touch and go ang pao. And if you have not submitted, please do so. We still have one more time and a chance to win an Apple iPad. That's all. It's easy to do. Submit your minimum return of 4% and win a chance for a 50 ringgit voucher, which is good. And that's submitted through our website in here, and that will be our regular so-called place to put your what we call the accounts, and submit your submission of your trade every 4%. Now, getting great ideas using Pentagon Guider. That's all about it. And there's still a lot of great trades coming up right now. And definitely with this good news that we are seeing, the reciprocal tariff are excluding the semiconductors, smartphones, you will get a lot of stocks moving up nicely in here. And this morning in our SmartRobie tutorial, we're checking out the KLCI. So let's take a look at that one. So you want to go on to Robie Chat and go on to, now I'll probably have to restart this again because I have it hanging for some time. So put it again. Okay, and I'll go to Robie chart and go to KLCI. There you go. So here, all right, so the chart is up. So let me just show it to you, and you can see here, okay, I'm getting this rotation of the chart, which is not rotating. Okay, I'll try one more time. There's a lagging in the chart that you see up here. Unfortunately, I may have to re-log in again for that. So we're re-logging that again, and let's see how it will pan out for that one. Okay, let's bring it up. So we were talking about the SmartRobie chart here and the KLCI chart. Yeah, now it's not responsive in here. Okay, so a little bit take from what I was talking about. So you can see the chart was coming down from here, right? On this, that's where the green pentagon and the red pentagon, there was a reciprocal tariff. So since then the market has pulled back. So we are just waiting for the green pentagon to come in. All right. So keep note of that, because once the green pentagon come back in, you'll see the market started to move up, because a lot of what I've just talked about, the electrical and electronic industry really will benefit from this exclusion in here. So This morning, let's check out what is our big gainer, right? And definitely from here, MYEG is up 4%. All right, so let me just switch this back again. Turn off this one here. Alright, so we have the MYEG, Inari is up 6%, Netgate is up 3%. So like what I'm saying, a lot of the semiconductors are actually moving up very, very nicely in here. Alright, then you have MPI has the biggest move, up 8%. Some of the others like consumer, financial, they are definitely recovering in here. Right, the not doing so good one is the rubber glove, because the rubber glove exemption is not there yet. Alright, now let's take a look at our Robie FA collection, which is looking into all the very, very good fundamental, at least 4 rating and above. Now these are some of the stocks that have good fundamentals, right? Will entice you to look. So let's look at MYEG, which is a good, rated 6 out of 8. So 6 out of 8, that's a very, very high rating here. Let's look at the stock fundamental first before we move on to the charts. So you can see from here, it's a PE of only 9 times, okay, while the sector average is 29, and the return on equity is 24%, while sector average is 25, and it pays a 2.3%. So that's a very, very good dividend coming in from that standpoint in here. All right, so there's a couple. Let's take a look at the next one in the list here. MYAG Gas Malaysia. All right, Gas Malaysia is rated 6 out of 8. Looking at stock fundamental, then we'll look at the stock chart. All right, so from here onwards, you can see PE rating of 11 times, while sector average is 13. Return on equity is 29 times. All right, that's a very, very high return on equity. All right, dividend 6% dividend. Where can you get 6% dividend, right, at this market, while sector average is 3%? So Gas Malaysia is definitely one of the very good rating. Now let's take a look at the chart. Stock fundamentals, and we will switch on to here. So chart wise, it has turned green pentagon, right, just on last Friday. So definitely once it turned green pentagon, you want to check out the trading plan. Okay, hit the trading plan here, and you will get the trading plan here. So the validity of the buy stock call is up to 16th of April, right, and entry price is below 425, which is I think right now, right, 425. Then you can see holding for 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, that's a pretty good one in here. The next one is MYEG. We will also look at the chart. So MYEG, okay, we'll look at the stock chart, stock comment, and then we'll go on to the chart here. Again, a big sell-off in here, then the green pentagon comes in, and that's how we turn green pentagon. Okay, so trading plan, I think it's good to enter now for MYEG in here, and you have this 16th of April buy rating 2 out of 5. So not the best. Oh, let me just turn off this. Okay, not the best, but definitely there's something to look out for in here. All right, of course the highest the rating is better. Having said that, okay, let's move on to next is the trending stocks. Okay, we look at the trending stock before we go back to our, now keep in mind, trending stocks are stocks that are moving up, which is an uptrend. So you hit the trending stocks for advanced and see, oh, there's nothing available because the last few days been selling off. Maybe give it a bit, come Thursday, Friday, you'll get more. Let's take a look next on our Pentagon Guider, right, which is we done the KLSE, and we are doing the user tutorial here. So Pentagon Guider tab, let's take a look at that one this morning. Oh yes, we have 10 in here, and of course we want to start out with the cheapest one. Lowest price is MYEG, so that's the one we take a look at it. Top Glove also turned green pentagon, 7113. Looking at the stock chart, okay, we'll hit the stock chart here, and now we're going to zoom out, pan it out. So you can see a very nice uptick from in here, been uptrend ever since Monday, which is this chart here. I'm trying to get the date. Okay, it's That is the, I think 12th of, switch to 1 month chart here. Okay. Apparently, yeah, it's not holding up somehow. Okay. You can see it's just blinking here. Okay, that is the 10. I believe it's a 10. We will take a look at why the chart is not blinking as it is. So that is the 10 of the day here. So let's look at another Pentagon. Gas Malaysia, we've seen that one. So a lot of the charts are also, when you get green Pentagon, there are also Robbie collection. But the good thing is when it's Robbie collection, FA collection, it does mean the stocks are good fundamental in here. I know you can't get a lot of low price stock, but they are good fundamentals. So IJM is there too, finally. Those who want to go into the construction, there we are seeing this green Pentagon. Let's look at stock chart, stock comment. Hit that one and switching to a chart. Finally, you can see has been, let's switch to a 6-month chart here, and all the way down, very nicely done, right? Somewhere in January, and then finally turning green Pentagon right now. So from risk to reward, it is a very, very good, low risk, okay, and maybe high return from there going onwards. So this is where you are looking at for IJM, good trade idea in here for the Pentagon Guider flow, and it has a good win rate too. All right, check out the good win rate, which is 71%. Okay, up in here. So that's what we have for our Pentagon. So make sure you check out the remaining of the chart here, and let me just turn off in here. Of course, SmartRobie is powered by Pentagon Guider in here. And also don't forget, any stocks that you have and you want pre-alert notification, that's where you want to switch on the watch list. Pentagon Guider, what is it? It is looking into beginning of an uptrend like what we see in IJM since 9th of January. Started to fall, and then you get the green Pentagon signaling a buy call. Maybe perhaps it will go up. Right from here onwards, there we see exclusion of the tariff that Donald Trump is imposing here. This is the watch list that we talk. You can set up as per 4 stock exchange: Bursa, Hong Kong, Singapore, and US. And then any of the stocks that you like, you can set it in there, and you will then get it alert right at the after the market closes in the evening. All right, green to buy, red to sell. So that's all we have for this morning, and also for our support here, 010-266-9761. You can always contact us in here. And for those of you, thank you for your support. Do remember to subscribe to our YouTube in here, and thank you for those of you who've been giving us great review. We are out here to service you. Any chart that you want us to look at, feel free to pencil it in there, and we are happy to do that. So that's all we have for this morning in here. Join us again on Wednesday for our talk, live Wednesday talk in here. Now, if you have any stocks you want to let me know, do give it a. So that's all we have, and I will be back on Wednesday night for a market outlook. Thank you. Bye-bye.